Hey guys, Taiki here and yes, welcome back for another World of Tanks Blitz video. Now, a lot of people are asking why am I going back to YouTube. I will be linking a link in the description down below of me explaining what happened to COPPA and the FTC clearing the confusion with regards to content creators such as me. So the link on that video explanation will be in the description down below so that you would understand why I am going back to YouTube. And as far as for streaming and whatnot, I will be streaming on Twitch and on Mixer. Links will be again in the description down below. So every Thursday 9 p.m. Philippine time, I will be streaming World of Tanks Blitz. It may be a live review, I may be platoon stream, or even other kind of stream as long as it's World of Tanks Blitz related. Now on other days except Thursday, I'll be playing other games, but during Thursdays 9 p.m. Philippine time, I will be streaming World of Tanks Blitz. Hopefully I could see you guys over there around Twitch and on Mixer. And yeah, let's go back to World of Tanks Blitz. Now, BDR G1B, it has been buffed back in update 6.4, and I gotta say it's actually quite a good armor buff in terms of this tank. They removed the old gun, which is I believe the old 75mm gun that was used to be in what they call this. It was the gun that you use in the B1, which they removed. And going to the armor, it's a slight increase on the armor profile within terms of the hull, but honestly, uh, additional 5mm on the front here from 75 to 80mm, and then going from the sides from 65mm to 80mm. So basically, you can side scrape a bit since the tracks can absorb a lot of shots. Also, there's that spaced armor over there. And going to the rear, both on the front and the side of the rear, you get like 65 to 80 millimeters up here, but down here I believe is still 50. So the lower glassy, sadly, over here used to be 90mm, but for some reason they decided, hey, let's decrease it to 75mm. So basically up here it's 80mm, and then beneath there is 75mm. So basically the weak point of the tank is now over here at the bottom. The top is a bit harder to penetrate, but again, other tier 5s like the T1 Heavy can easily penetrate you at the front, but the tier 4s, this tank can bounce shots, while the tier 5s don't expect a lot of bouncing. Now, going to the, since we have the maximum or the top turret over here, let's go to the specifications of the top turret. So the front used to be 90 over here overall, and now it's 105mm, so you can do hull down. The thing is that the commander's cupola over here is 60mm, and they just increase it to around 76mm of buff. So from 60 to 76mm on the cupola is still a bad weak spot up here. So when you're going hull down, still you're gonna get shot up here in the cupola, so you need to be careful on the cupola. And going to the sides is from 80 to 86, not much of a difference at the back. They actually didn't increase the back part over here, which is actually quite weird, but okay. So frontal hull armor is okay, though you still have that large cupola, which is the weak spot of the tank. So it's still a bad thing for me. And what else is enhanced? Gun mantlet armor. The armor around here on the gun is increased from 70 to 30 and now 100mm on everything. So auto bounce if you shoot over here, but again, still have that large cupola on the top. Now, though, even though the armor has been increased, gun still the same aiming time. Look at that 6.1 aiming time. Same penetration 135, same damage 225, and the dispersion is 0.4. It's actually quite large. Yeah, I believe we don't need to go through the gun because again, the only thing that's got buffed in this tank is the armor. So let's see if the armor sticks or the armor is quite good and if this tank is actually quite good to use. Now for the equipment, I would recommend you guys go for gun rammer because again, the penetration 135 on the AP is actually quite good. You won't be spamming a lot of APCR unless you're going to face tier 6 Russian heavies. Improved modules because why not? You don't have that much armor. Improved optics because your view range honestly for a heavy tank is quite meh. So go for improved optics. Now here's the interesting thing: go for enhanced gunning drive, just so that that 6.1 aiming time decreases down to 5.6 to make it more easier for you to aim. Up to you if you want enhanced armor or improved assembly, but honestly, I would recommend you guys go for enhanced armor. Go for improved control. Yeah, the speed is actually quite good on this tank, but the traverse, what I found on this tank is the traverse is actually quite slow. So I would recommend you guys go for improved control rather than enhanced engine accelerator. So, you know, better for you to turn faster than to get circled by some light tank. That's going to be annoying. And last but not the least, refined gun, because dispersion is quite bad. So basically the bloom is so big. One keynote: if your dispersion is 0.3 and above, go for refined gun. But if your dispersion is 0.3 below, go for vertical stabilizers. You should always remember that. It's better for you to have better dispersion than to have more aiming time, but your dispersion is quite big. Enhanced tracks, obviously, and consumable delivery system. So yes, we're gonna play 2 battles. What we are gonna get is what we are gonna get. I'm not going to replay this. It's going to be one of those honest reviews on this tank, and I'm not gonna cherry pick the best games because you know, I want to show you guys the normal games that you can get on the BDR G1B. Thankfully, for some reason, our matchmaking placed us in a tier 4 match. Our problem is the KV1, the Kava one, and the S35CA, which the S35CA hopefully doesn't have the 110. Is it the 110 or 100mm gun? Sorry if I keep on sneezing. As you can see, look at the traverse speed on this tank. It's so slow. Speed is quite okay for a heavy tank because again, you are a heavy tank, so don't expect a faster speed on this tank. But again, you need more traverse on your tank rather than having more speed, because if someone starts circling you, you're gonna get destroyed. Now, Leopard is using, what gun is that? It has like 12 rounds. What the heck? Okay. Very rare to see people most of the time going on this side of the map, because most of the time people usually go there, especially the guys in the meds. But for some reason, all of them went here. Quite a rare thing to see, honestly, for me. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go with the Y5T34 because Panzer 4D has been spotted up over there. Now I believe the enemy will be either over there or some of them might be over here, because the Leopard hasn't spotted anyone yet. So basically all of them might go over there. So what we are gonna do is actually go up here, because we're gonna get spotted and we're gonna get shot over there. S35 has been spotted. I believe they haven't positioned themselves. Panzer 40 is in a bad position over here. Not at him. Look at the aiming time. Again, I would actually recommend you guys go for can we shoot HE at this guy? We didn't load it HE. So if you have like enhanced gunning drive and wide gun aiming would be better in this tank. You can see, look at how big the dispersion on this tank. Well, at the moment, this is the this is the 0.44 aiming time. Managed to hit that guy. Oh no, there's a KV1. Let's try to angle the tank. Oh, we bounced the KV1. So let's try to keep angling this tank so that they might bounce us. Yeah, we didn't bounce the. Oh, Russia. Okay, we forgot to scream Russia. Okay then. World of Tanks PC players usually scream Russia. We bounced the cover 1. Okay, then let's get shot on the. Wait, we managed to get shot. For some reason, the accuracy is working. RNG is working on this tank. But again, you have seen KV1 actually bounced us twice. First in the hull over there, and then on the turret. Not sure how that worked, but I guess with the right angling, you would get a bounce on the KV1. So hopefully we can get a shot at the KV1 over there. Yeah, we didn't hit him. Okay, this is quite a good replay for me. I mean, again, we're not gonna cherry pick what we're gonna see, so we're gonna see. So a lot of people, it won't, this tank won't be you because of the accuracy and whatnot. It's very slow. Um, how much did we deal? First on the scoreboard, okay then. So another battle. Again, this won't be a lot. This tank won't be suitable for a lot of players because aiming time is speed is I mean, with the T1 heavy being buffed, honestly I'd recommend you guys go for the T1 heavy instead rather than the BDR G1B if you plan on staying at tier 5. So because again, T1 heavy has better armor, better accuracy. Though the gun damage, the BDR G1B they did better because of the 225 alpha damage on the BDR. But with having this slow of a tank, I don't know, people might hate it, especially the traverse. I mean, the T1 heavy, yeah, the traverse on the T1 heavy is quite slow, but speed is actually quite fast on that tank. So let's go here, see what we can get. The T1 heavy has been spotted. They are going to the left side, so I don't think people will be around here. What I'm gonna do, I'm not gonna pop out there because they are going to be expecting me to pop out up there. Because usually what people usually do on this map, they go up here and then they get shot. What I'm gonna do, hopefully T1 Heavy is not looking over here. I'm gonna poke in, there we go. I should have loaded HE, I regret not loading HE on this tank. So there's a T1 Heavy. We have 135 millimeters of penetration. Let's see how much the armor on the tank has been. We're trying to side scrape, look at that. The only weak spot on the T1 Heavy, as you can see there earlier, it's right around over here. All of the parts of the T1 Heavy there are red. As you can see, the buff is so amazing on the T1 Heavy. Yeah, 135 millimeters on this tank. It's good for a tier 5, but with regards to the buff that they did with the T1 Heavy, you're gonna spam APCR if you don't see the lower plate on the T1 Heavy, that is. So I'm gonna assist my SU100Y over here. I believe all of the mediums are over there and the SU100 is over there. So let's try to help out this guy. And we need him to be alive. Yeah, I'm glad the SU100 is not using the other gun that's big. There we go, save your ass. 85mm gun here. I regret not bringing any HE, but anyways, AC85 is not even moving, so maybe I should have let the SU100 get the kill. I'm sorry, I thought he was going to use the. There we go. I'm not sure what people are doing these days. There's a. I don't have HE. Okay then. I can't see the Panzer IV. Has the Panzer IV moved? There we go. HP 43 base, a tier 6 spaghetti tank. We bounce the Panzer IV. And this guy is just going to. Okay. Why did you just. I'm not sure. P43, what's he doing? What's this Panzer IV also doing? Let's keep aiming. He's just gonna stay there. There we go. Are you seriously just gonna stay there? Okay then. Is this enough? 2 games? Or you want me to play another game? Because I don't know. Honestly, I enjoy the BDR G1B. Within terms of its armor, it's quite better than back in the days. Um, honestly, still go for the T1 Heavy if you plan on staying on tier 5. Because earlier, as you can see, we have 135 millimeters of penetration on this guy. I didn't spam the APCR. But the only thing that's not highlighted as red on the T1 Heavy earlier is the bottom part down here. So that shows you that the T1 Heavy already has better playability as compared to the BDR G1B. So yes, hopefully you guys get an idea of the buff is significant on this tank. If it's okay for you now, if you want to continue on your grind on the French heavies, because again, honestly, the BDR G1B was one of those hardest tanks to grind during my time on the AMX50B grind. So next review, we're gonna review the VK 30.01, the tier 5 German tank, which if I can go to the tech tree over here since this tank, where is it? Where is the tier 5? Oh wait, they removed the tier 5? Well, That was bad. I'm not gonna cut this just for. Anyways, I'm gonna go make a review after this on the T1 Heavy because the T1 Heavy has been buffed significantly in terms of the armor. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy this video. Again, I'll be streaming on Twitch and on Mixer every Thursdays at 9 p.m. Philippine time, which will be Blitz related. Other days that I'm gonna be streaming won't be Blitz related. So if you want Blitz related only streams every Thursday, either on my Twitch or on my Mixer, just subscribe to both of my Twitch or streaming accounts so that you would, you know, watch me stream. But anyways, I'm gonna end this video here. This is Taiki signing off. Peace. God bless to all.